Ryan, many congratulations. 3-2 win there over Lisa Ashton. Just sum up your emotions after that one.
I've got no words really. I felt like I was cruising. I felt good. Even the last day, last set, I was cruising. I felt good. But it's easy to say once you've won, but for the last 2 sets, and obviously go 2-0, I thought I was in a bit of trouble. But I held together. I'm just so pleased I've gone through.
And that must give you confidence, because Lisa battled back really well in fairness to a 2-0 down, facing great darts. To respond and come back and close it out must give you confidence going forward.
100%. I always knew Lisa, she's capable of a 110, really a purple patch. So I expected a 2-0 up. I didn't feel like she got going at all. So I felt like I was playing her right. But once I missed 3 darts at the double, I think in the 3rd set, she really come alive, and I was under serious pressure from the crowd and everything. So I'm just so happy to come through. 2022
has been a breakthrough year for you. Your first Pro Tour semi-final a couple of months ago. So you must come into this event with real confidence behind you.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, when the draw come out, I was sort of happy. You're under a bit of pressure, fan Lisa. But I've had a bit of advice over the last few months, and listened to Willie last night on the big bow. You've got to think about another game of darts. The more pressure you put on yourself, you're more in danger. So yeah, I just fought for another game.
You've just beaten the 4-time Women's World Champion. Up next is the 5-time World Champion Raymond Van Barneveld. What are your thoughts on playing Raymond in the second round?
You know what, like, so I've won a game now, but for someone like me, it's a big game, just if you one game, you've got obviously Barney now, he's going to be a heavy favourite, so if I can relax, play like I can, I fancy it. I want to be in at Christmas still.
Ryan, congratulations. You said there 2-0 cruising. Mentally, did you switch off a little bit going into that 3rd set?
Do you know what, actually I didn't, because I knew, I wanted to finish it off, and from the word go, my head was straight on it, I knew I was a bit booed, I was under a bit of pressure, but I think I finished really well before that moment, and I had 3 darts at double, missed it, and then she punished me for 6-7 legs, put it back to 2 walks. So it was my own fault, but yeah, I'm just lucky to come through.
You said obviously you listened to William, whatever, and we know that Bo, Lisa and Fallon are doing great things, but is there still a little bit of a stigma about playing the women in the World Championships?
I think a little bit. Lisa, if she's on it, she's just as good as any of them everyone else here. So, but like I say, if you lose, you set up to lose, so you're going to get all over the news, all over everything. So there's always a little bit of pressure, but luckily, I spoke to Michael over the last few months, and I just got to believe in myself. I think I'm good enough to be here, and I'm lucky enough to stuck through.
As an MVG, spoke to.
Yeah, I don't want to say too much, but after Michael beat me at Minehead, I had a good chat with him and Jason. He told me a few things which I don't think I knew before, what I need to do, a bit more confidence. And I think it paid off tonight at 2-all when I was under pressure. I think I come out.
Last year you won your first game and then come back and didn't perform particularly well in round 2. What have you learnt from that, and what can you put right this time around?
It's another thing in the learning book. I've learned from that. Last year when I won, I thought I was going to kick on and play better, and I didn't. So, the next thing on my list is to win a second round game at the Worlds. I want to be in at Christmas and make that turkey taste a bit sweeter. So, it's my next game.
Right, mate, congratulations. Thank you.
Ryan, you seem confident after that win, and going up against Barney, after that you'll be going to that in good spirits.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's no pressure on me. He's going to be the favourite. He's obviously playing well again. So, but if I honestly believe if I can play like I can, I'm going to win. So I think that's the next step in my career, to get the round game at the Worlds. So I've got prepared for that now, and hopefully I'll do the job.
Do you feel like you're on the edge of sort of something with getting into the match plays, getting into the Grand Prix? It feels like you're just one step away from that sort of progress.
Really, I don't think about tables or the amounts and that too much. I literally just want to win every game I go up there. You've got your family watching at home, and all I want to do is just win, because I bring such happiness to everyone, and even me, it's just a relief to win there. So, one game at a time, obviously.
Cheers, Ron.
Thank you.
Ryan, have you played Barney before?
I have, yeah. I played him 4 or 5 times, I think. I think I beat him twice, so obviously not on a big stage like here, so maybe that's the next step, to beat on a big stage. I think the pressure's on him now. Obviously snuck in the top 32 in the last weekend or whatever, so I think good. Now I've won again.
Can you tell us about your background? It says you're a barber and your thoughts on cutting hair?
Yeah, I am full-time cutting hair. Next year I've took a bit of a step, cut down a day a week, so you know, I realise now this is what I want to do, and I think if I can have a day or two a week practicing all day, it might not work, it might work, you never know, but unless you try, you never know.
You cut the darts place.
No, I get a few people ask, you know, cut my hair away, but no, I've never cut them done.
Right, you're up against the Partizan player tonight. You might be again on Tuesday. How do you deal with that, and what have you learned going into Tuesday?
Do you know what? I thought tonight, you know, I expected to get, you know, I won't be the crowd favourite, so I expected to be a bit nervy, but I felt, you know, I handled it quite well. Obviously against Barney on Tuesday, it might be the same, but I don't think you can get booed going for doubles and all that sort of stuff. So, you know, I quite thrive off it. If I can, you know, win a leg, give it a big and back, I'm literally just going to enjoy it.
Lisa's quest for a first win here goes on. What would your message be to her having played?
It's easy to say now, but she's honestly the most nicest woman you'll ever meet. She really is, you know, she's lovely, and her, Fallon, obviously Bo last night, what they've done to bring on the women's game is just incredible. So, you know, she really is a nice woman, so I do feel a bit bad, but, you know, I had a job to do.
When you were 10 years old and Barney won that title against Winmau, do you remember it?
No, I don't remember anything to be fair. So, no, honestly I don't. So,
Do you remember watching Barney growing up?
oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Him, Taylor, they were legends of the game. So, I don't remember that final. We're too young for that, I think. So, hopefully I can beat you in this one.
A little bit the same question. The first title of Barney was when you were 2 years old. What's your opinion about Barney, and what are the words coming up when you think about Raymond Van Barneveld?
Like I say, he's an absolute legend. You know what he's done, and obviously retired, come back. I don't think many would expect him to be top 32 after 2 years. Obviously, he had a great Grand Slam. So yeah, you know, I've played him quite a few times, luckily. So I don't know, really. Like I say, he's just a legend of the game. I'm just looking forward to playing him.